I went to 1 year of like Christian camp, which is hilarious. It was like Greek Orthodox camp. Which Greek Orthodoxy, it sounds so like fucking real, but it's
was
like
it all
no
like
one...
incense and stuff.
Yeah, incense. We do get the incense game is crazy, dude. We have those little fucking shakers and shit. I went to fucking. It just sucked. It was fucking terrible. It's like no Greek people are actually religious. That's the thing. So then like we all just go to church and just like wait for the donuts and like there's like a special kind of weird dessert that you give like to honor dead people. But it's like
that sounds like a good religion, though.
But we just like I had no idea that it was meaningful at all, and I'm just like eating like 8 bags of it. Comes in little bags.
You're eating all the death cookies.
Yeah, I'm eating all the dead cookies, and it's like, and then you had to go to camp and like actually do fucking Bible study and shit. And I was like, oh, this shit is fucking gay. I don't want to do. I was an altar boy. It was pretty great. I had a little robe.
They don't molest though, the Greeks.
They don't, because our priests get to fuck. Our priests get to have.
Didn't they
wives.
invent molesting?
They're all gay. That's the thing.
The priests?
Well, Greeks.
Yeah, we fuck each other.
The whole country?
It's not molestation.
Yeah, the entire country. One of the funniest fucking Wikipedia vandalisms I ever saw was I used to just, you know, how you sit on Wikipedia and you click like, you just follow links.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I wound up on like the Wikipedia page for Greek people. And the first sentence was, the Greeks are a people known for inventing diarrhea. It caught me off guard, and I like had a heart attack. I was laughing so hard.
I'm so glad you made it out of that one.
Yeah.
Oh man, I feel like everyone was ass fucking, dude. We just had it. We just documented it.
Yeah, you just
You
put
know
it
what I
on
mean?
like
Yeah, the
bathhouse
Japanese,
walls.
the samurais fucked boys.
For sure.
There was a website, boyschat.org or something. There was a website, I remember.
That's where I met really cool older friends.
Yeah.
Well, it was a
Some
website
business
for pedophiles. It was like, yeah, it was like I remember because I used to spend a lot of time on Encyclopedia Dramatica, and they had an article about it. And then so, like, you go to this website, and it's a forum for pedophiles, like open pedophiles, and they're like, all right, guys, here are the rules. You know, you talk about whatever you want, but nothing illegal goes on here. And it's like obviously like monitored by law enforcement 24 fucking 7.
Yeah, it's a sting operation.
Yeah. And
like, that
like,
whole thing was invented by the
yeah. And constantly, every like week, there would be a post that would be like, well, Baseball 72 just got locked up, so, you know, RIP to that guy. But yeah, check out this deck I built this week. Yeah. And then there was one guy that I remember reading his post. He was like in Spain or something, and he's like, I rape all the boys, and no one can find me. And he's like, they were jealous of him because, like, he lived in some shitty country where they couldn't get him. He's like, I teach a soccer team, and I fuck all the boys. And they were like, I'm so jealous of you, Pierre.
Jesus Christ. Were you telling me?
It's like an Italian accent. You say it's from Spain and you named him Pierre.
I don't know. Because I wanted to keep it vague. I don't know which country he was from, but
you should have done the lisp. Like
Venezuelan?
No, isn't that
Barcelona?
Barcelona? Yeah.
Ibiza?
Barcelona.
Ibiza.
But the Venezuelans have a lisp too, don't they?
Maybe.
From,
It's a
Caracas.
Caracas.
I'm from Caracas.
Caracas. I'm from Coxsackie.
Yeah, that's how they talk.
Just like gay Southerners. Buenos dias, y'all.
¿Cómo está? I'm from Caracas.
Weren't you telling me there was one? I think this is the website you're telling me about, where there was one guy who was like looking for advice on how to jack off a baby.
Yeah, that was that. That was that website.
God.
Yeah, it wasn't advice. The post was like, "Can a baby have an orgasm?" And the tone was like, "Or am I just wasting my time?" Some guy like sucking off a baby for like 45 minutes. And he's like, "What is the problem here?"
They do
Come
get
on!
erections, though.
Like you
Babies
can't.
do get random erections.
Yeah.
They're like nonsense, and no one tells you that, and then you're suddenly like changing a diaper, and it's the most terrifying experience you've ever had in your life. It's like a Cronenberg film, and you want to like pour bleach in your eyes.
You think a baby's trying to fuck? You think a baby's like turned on? Oh fuck, dude! The idea of a baby getting his dick sucked is so funny to me.
Yeah,
it's like,
And it's allowed here.
It's exactly after a circumcision.
yeah.
But it's just like that baby's got no. Like I read, there was like some mom got in trouble for sucking off her infant son, and it's like, is that even bad?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I think that's bad.
Yeah.
But like,
No, I remember I remember reading some fucked up stories.
Thank you, Adam.
I remember reading some fucked up story about this guy. This guy that got arrested.
You can't rationalize any reason for it, though. There's no like medical purpose.
Well, that's if it stops after like 6 months.
Come on, dude. If a guy like ate his infant daughter's pussy, you wouldn't be like, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, boys are a little bit more resilient than girls.
Yeah. That's true.
They bounce.
The point is,
Yeah,
I want to get my son. Blue. I want my son to get his dick sucked. I want my son to be cool
by the mom,
not my wife or whatever, but a hot lady with big fake titties.
Yeah, you hire a prostitute for your 8-month-old.
I ain't gonna have no fags, son. Try and get him to be straight by getting someone. Dude, in Greece, my cousin tried to get my, at the time, 11-year-old brother. He tried to sneak him out of the house to a brothel to fuck for the first time. And literally, we caught them. Or else my brother would have fucked against his will, basically.
Yeah, what were you
just
doing?
to make
cried?
Yeah, just to make my cousin think he's cool. Just some old, like, Uzbekistani woman. All the prostitutes in Greece are like Russian and Kazakhs and shit like that.
Sex traffic.
Yep.
Ladies.
Anyway.
Well, all the prostitutes here are also.
Are they?
No.
Not all of them.
Really?
Like we've got plenty of homegrowns here.
I don't know. I've never bought a prostitute.
Neither have I.
We got to get Ian on to talk
yeah,
about
dude, we should get Ian.
Ian buys prostitutes.
He used to. Our friend Ian.
I guess he stopped doing it now that he's woke.
You don't buy them. You
procure their services.
Pay for sex work.
You buy them and
okay,
use
well,
them.
that's a little.
You buy them and use them as
little,
objects. Is what you do.
Yeah, I guess that's probably not the right word, but I mean, it's not like it fucking matters.
But it's a service job.
Sure, right. Like, you wouldn't buy a mechanic, but if somebody's like, I gotta buy a mechanic, I'd be like, oh, they just talk dumb.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be like, excuse me? Are you implying that they're somehow
I purchased
slaves?
mechanical work, I think you meant to say.
Yeah, the woke mechanic. That's a fun sketch.
Yeah, we can do that.
Go.
Well, your transmission, make sure you say the
always a
entire
tranny.
word.
Yeah,
you
you
don't
can't
want to
say
fuck
tranny.
that up.
Yeah.
It needs more fluid. Any kind of fluid, really. It has no preference. That would be fucked up if your Saab had a preference.
I think all that has is the tranny joke, right?
Yeah,
Pretty woke
That's
mechanic.
pretty much all
That's
it
all
is.
we got there. But that is the only way you can say trannies if you're talking about a transmission.
Or you can just say tranny and not worry about it.
Yeah. Every time I say tranny, I mean the transmission.
My favorite is when people call it the T slur.
The T word, yeah.
No.
He was using the T slur.
I
No.
interviewed this woman a few years ago, Jane County, when I was writing more about music, and she was like the first openly transgender woman in punk music, and she had a really interesting life. Like, Bowie ripped her off. She was like a Stonewall veteran. Like, she was there all 3
Holy
days
shit.
and everything. And she got her Facebook suspended because someone reported her for saying tranny.
No.
Yeah, like some 17-year-old Tumblr kid.
Get the fuck
you can't
out
say
of
that.
here.
Like, meanwhile, she's like throwing bricks at cops.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Like, in the 70s.
That's
or the
fucking
60s.
crazy.
Yeah, no, they really care more about that than anything else.
You know the
my
other guy Bowie ripped off, Klaus Nomi? You know
Yeah, I love
Who's
Klaus
that?
Nomi.
Yeah.
He makes big sculptures. No, I'm thinking of Klaus Ohlenberg. No,
Yeah.
Klaus Nomi is that weirdo that dresses like
He like a clown from
like
the
a
future.
clown. Yeah, like Pagliacci. Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Oh,
And
really?
He sings like he's a
soprano.
soprano.
Or was a soprano.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
he
he
sings
also
super
died
high.
alone of AIDS, and no one came to help him because
No.
he was
Poor
a
guy.
really early AIDS casualty.
83, right? That's when he died.
like 82 maybe or 81.
It was very early.
Yeah,
Why-
very
I
early.
It
know
was
nothing about
the
this
worst
guy.
thing too, because Bowie did a really major Saturday Night Live appearance
With
with him. We
him,
did,
yeah.
he did "Man Who Sold the World" and all those background vocals are
Yeah.
Klaus Nomi, and he's just died alone of a horrific disease when they didn't know what to do
Jesus.
with it at all, and no one showed up at all because Bowie
Yeah.
was a dick.
Oh my God.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Damn, Bowie's not. Everyone that dies, it turns out they're bad.
Man, New York used to be so
we
cool.
all die. We're all bad.
New York used to be so much better than it is now. Now that it's safe and people aren't dying of AIDS left and right.
It's true. I just wish there was Angels in America all over again.
Oh yeah, Al Pacino, right?
Hell yeah.
I
I haven't seen that movie.
I haven't either. I think it's a miniseries.
It's a miniseries, and it's
but it was about AIDS.
What's it about?
Unbelievable.
Hey, we got angels here.
It's about AIDS, Jews, and Mormons,
Really?
and Reagan. Yeah.
Have you seen what is it? The Home at the End of the World? That's about AIDS, isn't it?
I don't know.
It's two gay guys. I know.
Oh, I thought that was the dogs trying to go home to their.
Homeward Bound's about AIDS.
Yeah.
It's about AIDS sniffing dogs.
I did a bit about
It's
Homeward
a
Bound
metaphor.
for years. It was just fucking based on me completely misinterpreting the plot of the movie. I'd be like, guys, here's why this movie's stupid. And the bit would do well, and then eventually after doing it for like a year and a half, someone was like, hey, that's not what happens in Homeward Bound.
Still funny.
So you just made fun of the plot that you didn't know what it was.
Yeah, right. I mean, I forgot the plot of the movie, and I thought, well, the bit was about how like the family moves or whatever, and then the pets have to go find them. But it's like, why would you move and forget your pets?
Right.
Yeah,
But what actually happens? They just like
They're
get
just
lost.
on vacation.
Oh.
Not move. There wouldn't be like an over. But I mean, I guess I was coming hot off realizing that Armageddon gaffe.
Mm-hmm.
What was Armageddon?
That they would hire fucking oil rig guys to
Oh, right.
be
To go to
astronauts
space?
rather than hire astronauts to operate a drill.
Right.
Yeah, well, and
right,
also
right.
that their way of dealing with it would be to like blow it up into smaller pieces, which would then rain fire down upon the earth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What would happen? That shit fucking terrible. Like if an asteroid comes, we're just fucked, right? There's nothing we can do.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd have to shoot a missile
Hopefully.
at it or some shit.
Well, asteroids hit the Earth all the time, or like meteorites and shit.
But they're
What is it?
little
It's an
dick ones.
asteroid until it enters the stratosphere.
Yeah,
then
and
it's
they
a
normally-
meteorite.
Meteorite.
Then they normally burn up, right?
What if a big
when
ass
they're
one
entering
comes
through the
though?
atmosphere?
We're
Yeah.
fucked.
We'd be just fucked. Right?
Well, then there would be, most species would go extinct, like it has happened in the past.
Like
during
including
the-
us, right?
What is it? The Pleistocene?
Probably like
I'm trying to remember. What's the name of the big one? The
The one that
KPA extinction event?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Well, isn't that a theory or is that?
I
a
thought you
fact?
didn't
It's a
like.
theory,
I
but
thought you
gravity's
didn't
a
like that
theory.
because you hated space news.
I hate space news.
He
Because
was
no,
going-
really,
he was
every
getting
fucking
really mad about space news. The
No,
other day.
I
He's
swear
like,
to
you know, I
God.
hate space news. You know who invented clickbait? NASA.
Pretty much, dude. Every fucking article is like, is a giant asteroid going to destroy the Earth tomorrow? And you click on it, it's like, no, says top scientist. Please stop reporting that. And it's like, but there is an asteroid that's fucking, it's big. It's going to pass within 80 billion thousand fucking million miles of us, which is just right next door.
You were
that's what it
mad
always
about them finding out that there was liquid water on Mars early or more recently than they thought. Like you were furious that was trending.
Because then the headline for that article was like, well, it's confirmed there's aliens on Mars. And it's like, not really. But there is a fucking rock that's a weird shape, so, why don't you click on some of these advertisements on the side of the page. There was that thing, like, that Russian, like space program or whatever. They had some fucking Russian satellite. They discovered this like radiation signal in like a certain place that would indicate like if radiation was being produced that way, it would have to be from like a civilization that could create a piece of technology that would generate or like to focus the energy of the sun in one specific direction. But the Russian the space agency or whatever didn't report it because you get false readings like that all the fucking time from ground radiation. And then, it was sort of half released, and all these, outlets ran with it. Soder was doing a bit about it at our show.
Yeah, that's right,
Yeah, he was like, yeah, there's aliens for sure because of this thing. And then that Russian
He was
agency...
also really stoned, though.
Yeah. Well, I'm not shitting on Dan, but I mean, that's like the impression people get reading this fucking article.
Well, that's because these people writing this aren't like science writers. They're like BuzzFeed people that are just like combing through actual press releases.
Listen, you got some people that fucking love science, and you got some people that don't.
I
happen
fucking
to
love science.
Fucking love science.
IFLS.
Yeah, I got a
I
Neil
love fucking
deGrasse.
science.
I love fucking science.
I got Neil deGrasse Tyson on my wall.
Neil Tanahashi Coach.
Yeah, I got a
Tyson.
shirtless poster of Neil deGrasse Tyson in my room.
When he's young and playing the bass. That picture. Have you seen that one?
No, I was joking.
I mean, yeah, me
He's,
too.
like,
I'm
incredibly
not aware of the
muscular.
shirtless
He
Neil
What?
deGrasse
He was
Tyson
super
picture
ripped.
catalog.
It was weird.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I've never seen it, but that's what I heard.
Have you seen that picture of Steve Harvey with his shirt off? If you Google
Yeah,
Steve
yeah,
Harvey.
where
Yo.
he's bald as hell.
Yeah.
It's
He's
awesome.
yoked?
He's like oiled up, dude.
Ugh.
He's all oiled up. He's like oddly very hairless.
Yeah,
This-
he's
like,
completely
is it
sleek.
Like a recent
that-
photograph?
Yeah,
Except
he
that
looks like a
mustache.
seal.
He's like 70
He
years
does look
old.
like a seal.
Yeah.
Dude, some people want to fuck Steve Harvey. Like that's Steve Harvey's sexual ass fucking pose too.
He was Time Magazine's sexiest man of the year last year.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
People
I
magazine
think he.
does
Oh,
that.
People
Yeah.
magazine. That's right. It was.
Time doesn't have
Yeah.
sexiest man of the year.
I want to be Time magazine.
No,
sexiest
Time
man
magazine
of the year.
did say Hitler was sexiest man
Yeah,
in
yeah.
1939.
I don't think they termed it that way, but yeah, they did like him.
I think they said that. Yeah.
Well, that's how he took over Germany, by being so sexy.
Yeah.
He would fuck women until they voted for him.
Yeah.
Every woman in Germany voted for Hitler. That's how he won.
It's true.
Young Stalin was an attractive guy.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's weird that there's like attractive people from history.
Yeah,
Right,
because
right.
like everyone smelled like shit and like ate garbage.
and didn't
Yeah.
have toilet paper. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Like,
When did toilet
be
paper
like-
start?
Yeah, I can't. I always think about. I get stoned and I think about that for hours. Like, what?
When did toilet paper
I guess they
start?
use leaves
No, they would do it Muslim style.
with their hands.
Yeah.